All right, I'm going to call this new Saudi-backed basketball league that everybody's talking about Project BS for right now. Project BS. It is actually called Project B. That is the name, but there is a lot of BS floating out around this. I've had people ask me about it, and I've seen a lot of others talk about it. Now, I'm not saying it can't and won't be a thing, but the headlines tend to be, the WNBA is going to be destroyed by this new league, or Caitlin Clark offered $50 million to join this new league. Those, essentially clickbait headlines, right? Because we have no idea how this league is going to shake out or work. And we have no idea what players are being offered or if any actual players have considered this. So let's actually look at what we know about it. The Daily Women's Sports put up this handy little summary of everything, the Daily W Sports. And this is a lot of it's from an Athletic article. But let's set the table first. So how the new Saudi-backed women's basketball league might destroy the WNBA. They went with the hard sell on the headline there. By the way, Saudi-backed, it's not a Saudi league. That's the other thing, too. The Saudi aspect of it is serving to sell this as well. We're in the off season. It's easy content. LeBron James tips us off. LeBron and his business partner, Maverick Carter, met with two-time NBA MVP Nikola Jokic in Serbia this past July. It was kind of a recruiting trip as LeBron was being sought to invest and or participate in a new venture purportedly backed by the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund, the same entity that finances Live Golf. Now, for full transparency, Maverick Carter has dropped out of this project. So LeBron's partner out. So that's an important piece of information. The details. Here's what we know so far about what is being called Project B. The new basketball venture was founded by former Google and Facebook executive Grady Burnett and his friend Jeff Prentice, co-founder of Skype. Burnett told Sam Amick at The Athletic that the league is set to begin with a women's basketball league. Apparently, there's going to be a men's version too, in large part because of the immense growth and interest in the sport. It will feature 6 teams of 11 players each that play 7 2-week tournaments in cities across Asia, Europe, and Americas, and is already 2 years in the making. Notice that it's not founded by the Saudis, as you see there. WNBA sources tell The Athletic the new entity has already started negotiating with players, and Burnett confirmed they have already signed WNBA players to contract. Very vague. We don't have the information there, though. The league has staff in place. Former WNBA star Alana Bird will serve as the chief basketball officer. Some of the investors, Candace Parker, Steve Young, Novak Djokovic, so on and so forth, headquartered in Singapore. The league is set to start next fall, so that's not now. Won't conflict with the WNBA season, but obviously in this case would go head-to-head with Unrivaled. LeBron and Maverick Carter were said to be spearheading the men's side, but Athletic reports they are no longer a part of the project. Obviously, the Saudi fund has been part of Live Golf. Cristiano Ronaldo got the massive deal to play there. We've seen, Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford, them involved in promoting that fight. A lot of money to be thrown around there, of course. But here's the hook, right? For example, if the new league offers Angel Reese $50 million per year, it might require her to be exclusive to it and not play in the WNBA. And then Caitlin Clark there on the face of it. Really, to me, this is a lot of the ability for people to live out these Caitlin Clark will leave the WNBA and destroy it fantasies as revenge for not loving the way that she's been received or treated in the WNBA so far. When it comes to Caitlin, who knows what offers can be thrown around or what have you. I mean, we've talked about the big 3 offer. Who knows exactly what that even was, right? But that big number has been thrown out there, or the Messi-like offer from Unrivaled. The truth of the matter is, Caitlin Clark has said repeatedly, it is her goal to help bring the WNBA to bigger prominence, and that it was her dream to play in that league. So from her own mouth, all we've ever heard is about her dreams to play in the WNBA and to uplift the WNBA. So that's firsthand from Caitlin Clark. Not to mention that she is dedicated to USA basketball this offseason, at least from what she said, and this league is not starting now, right? Now, with the league itself, the Project B League, yeah, the Saudis, whatever their role is, again, they're not the front of it, so that would probably be the way to avoid the controversy because you have other people as the front men for it, but they do have the bag. And it's always possible when there's a bag that can get thrown around and have an impact. But as of right now, this is like completely almost hypothetical and theoretical. We have no idea if this league will actually launch. We have no idea what this league will actually look like. Um, it comes at a time where the WNBA is in these CBA negotiations. So people are talking about money and people are talking about deals, and therefore, it's an easy conversation starter. But you get the sexy aspect. The Saudis are coming in. And if you in professional wrestling, you've already seen the controversy there, and WrestleMania is going over to Saudi Arabia, and they are definitely trying to get involved in more sports. There's no question about that. But I just wanted to present the actual information that we have right now, because I think a lot of people are jumping to a lot of conclusions about what this actually is and can be. My honest answer to you is I have no idea. I know that doesn't make for the sexiest headline necessarily, or the hottest take or what have you. But I just wanted to present the information that was already out there. Like when Maverick Carter first started doing this, people were like, is it going to threaten the NBA? Now you've got like, is it going to destroy the WNBA? Because they're apparently leading with women's basketball. And then you've got, the Saudi money is behind it. It's going to, revolutionize everything. And look, WNBA players don't make all that much money. So, we saw a lot of golfers go over to live golf. That is something that can happen. But it's not a Saudi league. It's not even a league. We don't know how these things are going to play out. And at this point, it's more of an idea, and everything else around it is a theory. So will it have exclusivity? We have no idea. Will it solely take place in the WNBA offseason? I mean, that's the way it's framed as of right now. Will it ever launch? We don't know. So I am not going to tell you with any sort of authority or enthusiasm, or bang my hand on the table that it is going to destroy the WNBA, or that Caitlin Clark or any other mega superstar is going to wind up playing there. I mean, if they had a player like that, they would be running and screaming it from the rooftops as of right now. So there's the complications with the Saudi aspect of it. There's the complications of it being very abstract in what it might be. So money is the pro, right? That would be the pro. Everything else is I don't know. And that's my answer.